This might surprise you. Tesla's global reach is astonishing. Tesla's electric vehicles are now sold in over 40 countries, showcasing its impressive expansion across various continents, including North America, Europe, and Asia. This international presence means that from bustling cities in the US to quiet towns in Norway, you can see Tesla's innovative EVs on the roads. Since its inception, the company has rapidly ascended to become one of the top-selling electric vehicle manufacturers worldwide, capturing the attention of eco-conscious consumers and tech enthusiasts alike. As more people prioritize sustainability and cutting-edge technology, Tesla continues to lead the charge by not just selling cars but promoting clean energy solutions. This shift is reshaping the automotive industry, making electric vehicles more mainstream and accessible than ever before. Could it be that we are witnessing a revolution in how we think about driving? Hard to believe, but mummies hide in secret chambers. In 2015, archaeologists made an astonishing discovery inside Egypt's Saqqara Pyramid, a site long considered devoid of human remains. They unearthed a mummified body tucked away in a hidden chamber, showcasing that this ancient royal burial ground was still full of surprises after thousands of years. Saqqara, known for its significant historical value, had been meticulously studied, leading many to assume that the treasures of the past were all uncovered. However, this mysterious chamber opened the door to new questions about the burial practices of the ancient Egyptians. Who was this mummified individual, and what story did they carry from a time long gone? This find not only enriches our understanding of ancient Egyptian culture, but also sparks excitement for future archaeological explorations. What other secrets lie in wait beneath the sands of time? Witness an unforgettable moment in football history. During a thrilling 2016 Premier League match between Hull City and Leicester City, football fans were left in awe when players Abel Hernandez and Adama Diomande pulled off a remarkable double overhead kick. This incredible display of skill and coordination seemed almost choreographed as the two players sprang into action simultaneously. As Hernandez launched the ball high into the air, Diomande astutely positioned himself for the perfect connection. Just as they reached their peak, both players executed the kick, striking the ball with precision that left spectators gasping. This was not just about scoring, it was about the elegance and teamwork in a sport that often showcases individual brilliance. Such exceptional moments remind us why football captures the hearts of millions worldwide. Who could forget the sheer excitement and thrill of seeing two players work in perfect harmony, creating a highlight that fans would talk about for years? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Glastonbury Tor holds secrets. This iconic hill in Somerset, England, rises majestically above the town, not just offering stunning views, but also weaving an intricate tapestry of history and legend. Crowned by the remains of a medieval church tower, Glastonbury Tor is a magnet for both tourists and spiritual seekers. Historically, it has been regarded as a sacred site, with roots tracing back to ancient times, where it attracted countless pilgrims. The hill's connection to King Arthur adds a captivating layer to its story, with many claiming Arthur is buried here, and the Tor possibly marks the entrance to Avalon, a mythical realm of healing and enchantment. As visitors climb its slopes, they immerse themselves in these rich narratives, seeking the spiritual energy that radiates from this remarkable site. With every step taken on Glastonbury Tor, one can feel the weight of centuries of stories and legends around them. Whether intrigued by history or drawn to spirituality, exploring Glastonbury Tor offers an unforgettable experience, inviting everyone to uncover its mysteries. Can you imagine that earthy smell after rain? This delightful scent, known as petrichor, wafts into the air as raindrops hit the ground, bringing with it feelings of freshness and nostalgia. It's created by plant oils mingling with a compound called geosmin, which is released by soil bacteria once the rain begins. Interestingly, humans are incredibly sensitive to this aroma, and it's thought that this ability helped our ancestors spot rain from a distance, crucial for survival in the wild. This connection to petrichor goes beyond just a pleasant smell. It often stirs up strong emotional memories and feelings. Whether it reminds you of childhood adventures or peaceful moments in nature, Petrichor highlights how deeply intertwined we are with our environment. So the next time it rains, take a moment to breathe in that wonderful smell and appreciate its significance in our lives. Why exactly does a rhinoceros horn defy expectations? Most people assume a rhino's horn is made of bone, much like antlers or tusks, but it's actually composed of keratin, the very same protein found in our hair and nails. This surprising composition offers the horn not just remarkable strength, but also impressive flexibility. Unlike bone, which contains blood vessels and marrow, the horn's keratin fibers grow continuously, rejuvenating after damage in a manner similar to how our fingernails grow. These fibers fuse together to create a resilient column capable of withstanding tremendous force and repeated impacts. When rhinos engage in fights, their horns do not snap. Instead, they bend and rebound, akin to a biological spring, allowing for effective defense in combat without breaking. Additionally, researchers can analyze horn rings to glean information about a rhino's age, health status, and environmental conditions throughout its life. This fascinating horn has even inspired bioengineers to craft new, sustainable materials that are tough, renewable, and eco-friendly. So isn't it intriguing how nature's design can lead to innovation? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Angola's geography fascinates. Angola is a captivating country in southern Africa, known for its unique geographic setup that sets the stage for a rich cultural tapestry and economic potential. Nestled between Namibia to the south, the Republic of Congo to the north, and Zambia to the east, Angola's borders create a confluence of diverse cultures and vibrant trade, enriching the lives of its people. However, the allure of Angola doesn't stop there. To the west, the country offers access to the stunning Atlantic Ocean, where breathtaking coastal views and gorgeous beaches invite both tourists and locals to explore. This picturesque coastline is not only a feast for the eyes, but also a crucial artery for maritime trade, positioning Angola as a key player in regional shipping routes. Moreover, this geographical advantage boosts Angola's economy by contributing to its rich natural resources, including valuable oil and minerals. The interplay of land and sea presents Angola with both challenges and opportunities, shaping its identity and future. So, whether you're a history buff, a geography enthusiast, or simply in search of stunning vistas, Angola's unique borders and coastline undoubtedly offer something exciting to discover. Can movie stunts lead to real-life danger? A man thought he could channel his inner action hero when he drove through a parking lot at breakneck speed, trying to recreate a thrilling fight scene reminiscent of Uma Thurman's iconic roles. His reckless behavior didn't just result in a spectacular show, it ended in a collision that left onlookers stunned and the police swiftly arriving on the scene. This incident serves as a stark reminder that while movies can entertain and inspire, attempting to mimic dangerous stunts in real life can have serious consequences. Reckless driving not only puts the driver in danger, but also jeopardizes the safety of others. It's crucial for fans to remember that the stunts we see on screen are expertly choreographed and performed in controlled environments, far from the hazards of everyday life. So the next time you feel inspired by a movie, consider the boundaries between fiction and reality. Have you ever wondered why Mount Elbrus stands out? Mount Elbrus, towering majestically at 5,242 meters, holds the title of Europe's highest mountain. Nestled in the stunning Caucasus region of Russia, this incredible peak lures adventurers and nature enthusiasts from all corners of the globe. What makes Elbrus remarkable is not just its impressive height, it is also a dormant volcano, with its last eruption occurring over 2,000 years ago. Reaching the summit rewards climbers with breathtaking views of sprawling valleys and rugged mountain ranges, allowing you to see for miles on a clear day. Scaling Mount Elbrus is both challenging and thrilling, offering diverse routes for seasoned mountaineers or those who prefer a more leisurely hike. Climbers can find refuge in the Aglitsky and Garabashi huts, making the ascent more comfortable during their journey. Moreover, the area is alive with biodiversity, showcasing unique plants and animals that thrive in these heights. Whether you are an explorer at heart or simply fascinated by our planet's extraordinary landscapes, Mount Elbrus captivates both physically and into the imagination. Did you know about the incredible Shar-Pei skin? This unique breed stands out not only for its adorable appearance, but also for a fascinating biological trait. The Shar-Pei dog is known for its thick, wrinkled skin, which actually contains high levels of hyaluronic acid. This special substance naturally helps retain moisture, making their skin both resilient and flexible. Hyaluronic acid plays a crucial role in the body, often found in connective tissues and aiding in hydration. For the Shar-Pei, this means their skin can stay supple while allowing them to move freely. The breed's distinctive wrinkles are not just for looks. They provide a unique barrier against dust and dirt, protecting the dog's sensitive skin underneath. While many dogs face issues with skin dryness and irritations, the Shar-Pei's unique composition keeps their skin in great condition. So the next time you see one of these wrinkly cuties, remember that those adorable folds are packed with science and play a vital role in their health. Can you imagine that Seattle loves tech and nature? This vibrant city is known as a major hub for technology, housing giants like Amazon and Microsoft that continue to shape the future of commerce and communication. Seattle's skyline is filled with high-tech offices, but just a stone's throw away, you can find lush parks and breathtaking views of nature. The city's commitment to preserving its beautiful surroundings shines through its numerous initiatives aimed at conservation. For instance, the Seattle Parks and Recreation Department manages over 400 parks, including the iconic Discovery Park, which offers stunning trails and views of Puget Sound. This balance between technological advancements and environmental preservation makes Seattle unique. Residents are passionate about sustainability, making the city a leader in efforts to combat climate change. From green building practices to community gardens, Seattle not only embraces innovation, but also prioritizes the health of the planet. It's truly inspiring how a tech powerhouse can coexist harmoniously with nature, isn't it? Guess what really drives our cosmic curiosity? In 2019, scientists achieved a monumental milestone by capturing the first clear image of Arakoth, a fascinating object situated an astonishing 4.1 billion miles from Earth. This icy body, part of the Kuiper Belt, offers a glimpse into the early solar system and the building blocks of planets. The image was taken by NASA's New Horizons spacecraft, which had already made history with its close flyby of Pluto in 2015. The clarity of the Arakoth image allowed researchers to study its unusual shape and surface features, sparking excitement and new questions about its formation. Observing objects like Arakoth helps scientists piece together the history and evolution of our cosmic neighborhood. What secrets might this distant world hold about our universe's past? The journey into space continues to unfold, keeping our curiosity alive. Did you know that apples have special breathing spots? These tiny pinprick dots found on apples, potatoes, and various fruits are called lenticels. Lenticels play a crucial role in the life of a plant by acting as pores for gas exchange, similar to how our lungs work. While we can't see them up close without a magnifying glass, they allow oxygen to enter the plant and carbon dioxide to exit, keeping the plant healthy. You might think of these little spots as the plant's way of breathing. When you bite into a crunchy apple, those lenticels are working hard, making sure the fruit gets what it needs to stay fresh and tasty. This fascinating feature isn't just limited to apples. It's common in many fruits and vegetables. So next time you enjoy a piece of produce, remember those tiny lenticels silently supporting life. Have you encountered a fruit with lenticels before? Discover the incredible height of the Statue of Unity. This towering monument, inaugurated in 2018, proudly stands at an astonishing 197 feet tall, making it the tallest sculpture in the world. Located in the state of Gujarat, India, it honors Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, a crucial leader in India's journey to independence. Patel is remembered for his role in uniting the country after British rule, and this statue symbolizes that legacy. Constructed with over 25,000 bronze sheets, the statue showcases stunning craftsmanship and design, capturing Patel's heroic spirit. Visitors flock to admire not just the statue itself, but also the surrounding gardens and the breathtaking views of the Narmada River. The Statue of Unity has become a significant tourist destination, reflecting India's rich history and culture. Have you thought about how art can inspire national pride? What if I told you 17 brings bad luck in Italy? This fascinating belief dates back to ancient times and is rooted in the way the number 17 is pronounced. In Italian, the number 17 is 17, which can be rearranged to form the word vixi, meaning I have lived, a phrase associated with death. Because of this ominous connection, many Italians avoid using the number 17 in their everyday lives. For instance, you won't find a 17th floor in many buildings or a 17th seat on a plane. Instead, they often replace this number with 16 bis or jump straight to 18. This superstition is not isolated, as many cultures around the world have their own numbers linked to luck or misfortune. So next time you find yourself in Italy, remember to keep an eye out for the number 17, just in case. Shocking vision facts about cockroaches. Cockroaches possess an incredible ability to see in the dark, needing less than 1 photon per second to perceive light. This is astonishing when you consider that humans require at least 100 photons for the same task. Their remarkable eyesight allows cockroaches to scurry and navigate effectively through dimly lit environments, making them resilient survivors. These creatures have compound eyes made up of thousands of tiny lenses, which help them detect motion and shadows incredibly well. This skill is part of what makes cockroaches such a durable species, thriving in various habitats around the world. Next time you catch a glimpse of these pests at night, remember their amazing vision. It's not just about their speed, it's also about their superb capability to see in almost total darkness. How do you think this incredible adaptation helps them survive? Believe it or not, kabaddi has been thrilling players for centuries. This traditional sport from India has a rich history that goes back over 4,000 years, making it one of the oldest games still played today. In a typical kabaddi match, a player takes on the daring role of a rider. The objective? To venture into the opposing team's area, touch as many opponents as possible, and return safely to their own side, all while holding their breath. This unique twist adds a tactical layer to the sport, requiring players to strategize their moves carefully. Kabaddi also emphasizes teamwork and physical endurance, as players must work together to defend their territory while preparing for the next raid. The game has gained popularity beyond India, with international tournaments showcasing its excitement and skill. Could kabaddi become the next global sports sensation? Why is February unique in the lunar calendar? February stands out because it's the only month that might not feature a full moon. This quirky phenomenon occurs because February can have either 28 days in a typical year or 29 days during a leap year. A full moon happens roughly every 29.5 days, so when February has only 28 days, the month can completely miss a full moon. In years when February does include a full moon, it usually shines brightly in the sky during the night of the 29th, an event that adds a touch of magic to leap years. Interestingly, this means that in some years, you can go from January's full moon directly to March's, skipping February entirely. The last time February went without a full moon was in 2018, and you have to wait until 2037 for this unusual occurrence to happen again. This celestial quirk invites us to appreciate how our calendar interacts with the natural world, reminding us that even in the predictable lunar cycle, surprises can happen. This might surprise you. Tesla believed in electricity's hidden powers. Nikola Tesla, the brilliant inventor, claimed that humanity had barely scratched the surface of what electricity could do. He envisioned a world where electricity wasn't just for lighting up homes or powering machines, but could also transform our health and longevity. Tesla theorized that electrical energy could have therapeutic effects on the human body, potentially helping with diseases or enhancing vitality. His fascination with electricity led him to conduct daring experiments, even shocking himself to explore its effects. Imagine a time when people thought electricity could heal them, though some of his ideas seemed ahead of their time. It's clear that Tesla's passion for electricity was rooted in his belief that it could elevate our lives in ways we hadn't even imagined. Could we one day unlock these incredible secrets? Did you know that dams can fail catastrophically? A dam failure on the Mississippi River can trigger catastrophic flooding, threatening to overwhelm communities in a matter of moments. This mighty river, a lifeline for transportation and agriculture alike, is home to numerous dams specifically built to regulate water flow. However, these structures are not infallible. When a dam collapses, it releases massive amounts of water, creating dangerous torrents that hurtle downstream, endangering towns and cities in their path. The consequences can be devastating. Homes and businesses may be inundated, while critical infrastructure like roads and bridges risks severe damage or total destruction. Additionally, the environmental fallout can be profound, severely disrupting local ecosystems and wildlife habitats. As floodwaters rise, the danger to human life escalates, underscoring the importance of timely evacuation and preparation. With climate change leading to more extreme weather, the urgency for awareness and readiness grows. How well prepared are we for the possibility of a dam failure in our region? Believe it or not, Finley the dog is a record holder. This playful pup has claimed the title for carrying the most balls in his mouth at once, managing to juggle an impressive 6 balls simultaneously. Imagine the sight of a cheerful dog waddling around, mouth full of bright, colorful balls. Finley's remarkable achievement showcases not only his adorable antics, but also the fun-loving spirit of dogs everywhere. It's a testament to their playful nature and their innate desire to have fun while entertaining their humans. Dogs have always been known for their ability to fetch and play, but Finley takes it to another level, demonstrating remarkable skill and balance. His record not only puts a smile on our faces, but also encourages lots of laughter and joy among dog lovers. Who wouldn't want to watch such a cheerful display? Finley's impressive ability reminds us of the unique bond between dogs and humans, filled with laughter and happiness. Isn't it fascinating to see how much joy a simple game can bring? Can you believe they found a blue fungus? Scientists in Taiwan have made an exciting discovery by identifying a new species of fungus called Mycena subcyanocephala. This little marvel isn't just any fungus. It stands out thanks to its vibrant blue color, which can be quite striking in its tropical habitat. Often these tiny organisms are so small that we can't see them without a microscope, earning them a spot among the smallest fungi known to science. Thriving in warm, humid environments, Mycena subcyanocephala adds to the incredible diversity of life found in tropical climates. The discovery of this fungus is not just fascinating, it also underscores the importance of exploring and studying the various ecosystems around the world. Each new species we find helps deepen our understanding of nature and the complex roles these organisms play in their environments. Who knows what other hidden gems await discovery in the lush landscapes of Taiwan and beyond? Did you know the equator crosses 13 nations? This imaginary line runs around the middle of our planet, creating a fascinating division between the northern and southern hemispheres. It touches 3 continents: South America, Africa, and Asia. Starting in South America, the equator slices through Ecuador, Colombia, and Brazil, showcasing lush rainforests and vibrant cultures. As it moves across Africa, it stretches through São Tomé and Príncipe, Gabon, and both Congos, where you'll find incredible wildlife and diverse communities. Continuing its journey, the equator crosses Uganda, Kenya, and Somalia, bringing warm climates and unique ecosystems. Finally, it reaches the islands of the Maldives, Indonesia, and Kiribati, which boast stunning beaches and tropical wonders. This remarkable path through the world not only impacts weather patterns, but also supports an array of biodiversity. How amazing is it that one line can connect so many different cultures and ecosystems? Did you know Monaco is super crowded despite its size? Although Monaco is just a tiny speck on the map, it boasts one of the highest population densities in the world. This small principality, located on the French Riviera, packs a staggering number of people into its 2.002 square kilometers. With around 39,000 residents, that's like cramming the population of a small town into a place smaller than Central Park. This remarkable density contributes to Monaco's unique charm, where luxury and opulence are part of daily life. The streets bustled with high-end boutiques, glamorous casinos, and stunning sea views, all surrounded by breathtaking cliffs. Known for hosting the famous Formula One Grand Prix and the luxurious Monte Carlo Casino, this city-state attracts tourists and wealthy residents alike. Its limited space means that most people live in high-rise apartments overlooking the Mediterranean Sea, creating a vibrant, tightly knit community. So next time you hear about Monaco, remember that this glamorous place is also one of the most crowded spots on Earth. This discovery will blow your mind. A 5,000-year-old wolf. In 2002, researchers stumbled upon the remains of an astonishingly old wolf near Ljubljana, Slovenia. This remarkable find revealed that the wolf lived over 5,000 years ago, making it one of the oldest known wolves ever discovered. Imagine the world at that time, bustling with prehistoric wildlife and ancient human societies. The skeleton offers scientists a unique glimpse into the past, shedding light on the evolution and behaviors of wolves. Studying this ancient creature helps researchers understand how wolves adapted to their environment and interacted with humans throughout history. The discovery not only reshapes our understanding of wolf lineage, but also emphasizes the rich tapestry of life that existed long before our modern world. What other secrets might the past still hold for us to uncover? Ever thought about why size matters in nature? The logon, measuring approximately 6.15 cm in length, exceeds the size of the panis, showcasing the fascinating diversity of living beings. In the natural world, size can play a crucial role in survival and adaptation. For instance, larger species might be better at defending themselves or hunting for food, giving them an edge in their ecosystems. The logon's impressive length allows it to navigate various environments, making it efficient in finding food or escaping predators. On the other hand, the panis, while smaller, has its own unique set of advantages, such as agility and speed. This comparison opens up a broader discussion about how different sizes can lead to different survival strategies. So next time you encounter creatures like these, consider how their size shapes their way of life and interactions with the world around them. Let's uncover the truth about giant waves. Recently, a gigantic wave unexpectedly swept through a beach, catching many visitors completely off guard. Just moments before, the sea appeared calm and serene, lulling beachgoers into a false sense of security. Suddenly, this massive wave surged forward with incredible power, sweeping dozens of people off their feet and dragging them into the turbulent water. Such events can happen due to a variety of reasons, including strong underwater earthquakes or shifts in ocean currents, which create waves that can be far more dangerous than they seem. These surprise waves, often called rogue waves, can rise up suddenly and strike the shore with devastating force, leaving little time to react. It's essential for beachgoers to stay aware of their surroundings and heed any warnings from lifeguards or local authorities. Understanding the ocean's unpredictable nature can help keep everyone safe when enjoying the beach. So next time you're on the shore, remember, the calm before the storm can be deceiving. This might surprise you. Brazil's Rio Carnival is massive. Known as the world's largest festival, the Rio Carnival attracts millions of people from around the globe every year. It kicks off with vibrant samba-filled parades, showcasing intricate and colorful costumes that dazzle onlookers. Imagine the streets of Rio de Janeiro transformed into a party paradise, where samba dancers twirl in stunning feathered outfits, and the air is alive with infectious rhythms. Each samba school competes in these parades, pouring in months of hard work and creativity to create spectacular floats and performances that tell powerful stories. The atmosphere is electric, making it a feast for the senses, from the pulsating music to the rich sense of delicious Brazilian street food. Beyond the parades, the carnival includes street parties known as blocos, where locals and tourists dance shoulder to shoulder. This celebration represents more than just a party. It embodies Brazil's rich culture and spirit. Have you ever thought about experiencing such a lively event? Discover Muhammad Ali's bold stand against the Vietnam War. In 1964, legendary boxer Muhammad Ali, who was born Cassius Clay, embraced Islam, which profoundly influenced his life choices. By 1967, Ali made headlines again when he refused to fight in the Vietnam War, citing his religious beliefs and opposition to the conflict. This courageous decision led to a highly publicized trial where he was convicted of draft evasion, facing harsh criticism and losing his boxing titles. Many viewed him as a controversial figure, yet he stood firm, famously declaring, "I ain't got no quarrel with them, Viet Cong." Despite the backlash, Ali's conviction was eventually overturned in 1971, allowing him to return to boxing and reclaim his legacy. His journey symbolizes not just a fight in the ring, but also a stand for personal beliefs and justice. Today, Ali is celebrated not just as a sports hero, but as a powerful advocate for civil rights and social change. How did his choices inspire others to take a stand? Why exactly does a candy share a name with a horse? The lollipop, a delightful treat loved by many, owes its quirky name to a racehorse named Lollipop that raced in the early 20th century. This sweet tribute to a fast-running horse adds a fun twist to the candy's origin. In fact, the name Lollipop comes from the combination of lolly, which refers to tongue, and pop, meaning slap or hit, suggesting a treat that's meant to be enjoyed by licking. This candy has captured the hearts of both kids and adults, becoming a staple at birthday parties and fairs. As the years went by, the lollipop evolved from simple hard candy on a stick to a variety of flavors and styles, from rainbow swirls to gourmet creations. This evolution not only speaks to the creativity of candy makers, but also ties back to its intriguing origins. Who wouldn't smile thinking of the speeding racehorse behind such a sweet delight? Discover Angola's hidden gems and natural wonders. Nestled in southwest Africa, Angola is a treasure trove of stunning landscapes and breathtaking sights, often flying under the radar for many travelers. One of its most remarkable highlights is the Ruacana Falls, a spectacular waterfall that ranks among Africa's largest. Imagine standing before torrents of water cascading down rocky cliffs, creating a mist that sparkles in the sunlight. This is a sight that will captivate any adventurer. But the beauty of Angola doesn't stop there. Head over to Iona National Park, a vast expanse characterized by striking desert landscapes and rich biodiversity. Here you can wander through golden dunes, rugged canyons, and even catch a glimpse of extraordinary wildlife, such as the elusive desert-adapted elephants and various species of antelope. As the sun sets, don't miss the chance to gaze at the dazzling night sky. Iona is renowned for its exceptional stargazing opportunities thanks to minimal light pollution. Angola truly offers a unique blend of natural wonders that beckon nature enthusiasts and thrill seekers alike. What if Atlantis is more than just a legend? For centuries, the story of Atlantis has captured our imagination, drawing people into a world of mystery and adventure. First described by the ancient philosopher Plato, this fabled island boasted incredible wealth and advanced technology before mysteriously disappearing into the ocean. Theories about its location pop up like beach umbrellas from the Mediterranean to Antarctica. Despite numerous archaeological findings that hint at advanced ancient civilizations, none have provided definitive proof of Atlantis' existence. Each new discovery, whether it's a sunken city or ancient maps, ignites fresh speculation and excitement. Some believe these ruins could be remnants of Plato's imaginative tale, while others think they might be echoes of real, lost civilizations. Have archaeologists simply been looking in the wrong places? And as we continue to explore the depths of our oceans and the myths of our past, could Atlantis still hide beneath the waves, waiting to be uncovered? The allure of the unknown remains as strong as ever, inviting us to wonder whether this lost paradise is merely fantasy or a history waiting to be revealed. Meet the taipan, the world's deadliest snake. This remarkable creature, known scientifically as the inland taipan, has earned its fearsome title due to its incredibly potent venom. A single drop of this venom is capable of taking down a whole herd of cattle in mere minutes. Native to Australia's arid regions, the inland taipan adapts stunningly to its environment, thriving in dry, rocky areas where food is plentiful. Its venom contains a mix of neurotoxins and procoagulants, which disrupts the nervous system and blood clotting process, making it a formidable predator. Despite its dangerous abilities, the inland taipan is generally reclusive, and does not seek out human interaction, which is fortunate for those living nearby. They primarily hunt small mammals, using their speed and precision to strike swiftly and efficiently. Their brilliant coloration, ranging from light brown to darker tones, helps them blend into their surroundings. Want to know more about how these snakes have adapted to survive in harsh conditions? Discover the odd friendship of Labroid's Dimidiotus fish. This fascinating creature, often called the dentist of the ocean, plays a crucial role in maintaining the health of reef ecosystems. The Labroid's Dimidiotus fish has a remarkable ability to establish symbiotic relationships with its neighbors, including various reef fish. It cleans parasites and dead tissue from the scales of larger fish, which not only helps them stay healthy, but provides a tasty snack for itself. Both parties benefit. While the Dimidiotus gets a meal, the other fish enjoy relief from annoying parasites and potential infections. This cooperation allows predatory fish to tolerate the presence of Dimidiotus without any harm, creating a lively and interconnected underwater community. Next time you snorkel or dive, remember that these tiny fish play a big role in their ecosystem. What other wonders of nature might you discover? Moving companies transform stress into smooth sailing. These experts know that relocating can be one of life's most challenging experiences, filled with packing boxes, heavy lifting, and countless details to manage. But what if you could turn that chaotic process into a breeze? Moving companies strive to handle every aspect of your move with efficiency and care, taking the burden off your shoulders. They meticulously plan each step, from packing your cherished items safely to coordinating logistics, ensuring nothing gets lost in the shuffle. By focusing on kindness and clear communication, these professionals aim to make your transition as seamless as possible. Many people find that having experienced movers by their side turns what once seemed like an overwhelming task into a manageable, even enjoyable experience. So the next time you're faced with the daunting task of moving, consider how a moving company can transform your stress into a hassle-free journey, letting you focus on the exciting new chapter ahead. Did you know Canada has the most lakes? With a staggering total of 879,800 lakes, Canada stands as the champion of freshwater bodies, surpassing all other countries combined. This incredible statistic highlights not just the quantity, but also the beauty and diversity of the Canadian landscape. From the vast and serene Great Bear Lake in the Northwest Territories to the picturesque Lake Louise in Alberta, these lakes provide stunning views and a plethora of recreational activities. Fishing, kayaking, and hiking around these natural wonders attract millions of visitors every year. Interestingly, many of these lakes were formed by ancient glaciers that carved out depressions in the land, creating perfect reservoirs for snowmelt and rainwater. Besides being a playground for outdoor enthusiasts, these lakes also play a crucial role in local ecosystems, providing habitats for countless species of fish, birds, and aquatic plants. So whether you're a nature lover, an adventurer, or simply someone who enjoys a good view, Canada's lakes offer something special for everyone. What if I told you roosters have a distance rule? In Kenilworth, Illinois, local noise regulations state that roosters must crow at least 300 feet away from any home, while hens can only cackle from 200 feet back. This unique law is designed to ensure peace and quiet for residents living in this suburban area. Imagine waking up to the sound of a rooster crowing right outside your window. With these distance requirements, Kenilworth aims to keep its neighborhoods tranquil while still allowing residents to enjoy having chickens. Many people love the idea of raising backyard chickens for fresh eggs, but noise can be a concern. By setting these rules, the community balances the joys of chicken keeping with the need for a peaceful living environment. So next time you hear a rooster's crow from afar, think of Kenilworth's clever approach to maintaining harmony in their charming residential streets. Most people don't know this, but the pearly Q matters. This intriguing space between your thumb and index finger, known as the pearly Q, isn't just a fancy term. It plays a significant role in how we grip things, and even impacts our handwriting style. When you hold a pen, this little area helps you control your movements, allowing for smooth and precise strokes. Interestingly, It not only aids in writing but also represents a decorative flourish in penmanship, showcasing personal style. Different handwriting styles often emphasize this unique grip, making each person's writing unmistakably theirs. This means that the way you hold your pen contributes to your signature style and can even affect how legible your writing is. Next time you pick up a pen, think about your pearly Q and how it shapes the words you write. Have you ever considered the ways it influences your grip? Let's uncover the truth about ice hair phenomenon. This magical occurrence takes place when the air is frosty and the branches of trees are damp. Ice hair, also known scientifically as Ectiopsis effusa, forms during cold nights when water vapor in the air encounters the frigid temperatures. As the moisture settles on the branches, it freezes, creating beautiful, delicate white threads that look like spun sugar or strands from a fairy tale. Imagine walking through a forest where every branch is adorned with these shimmering threads, casting a soft glow under the moonlight. This natural wonder not only captivates the imagination, but also showcases the fascinating interplay between fungi and temperature changes. The fungus acts like a tiny artist, turning ordinary winter nights into spectacles of beauty. These ice formations highlight the stunning complexity of nature, reminding us that even the coldest nights have secrets waiting to be discovered. So next time you're in a chilly forest, keep your eyes peeled for the enchanting presence of ice hair, nature's winter masterpiece. What if I told you about Cappadocia's fairy chimneys? These enchanting rock formations in Turkey look like something straight out of a fairy tale. Shaped by years of erosion from wind and water, the fairy chimneys tower high into the sky, creating a stunning landscape that attracts visitors from all over the world. Many of these unique structures, with their conical shapes, were once used as homes by ancient civilizations. People carved out rooms and even entire villages right into the soft volcanic rock. This clever adaptation allowed them to create warm shelters during the cold winters and stay cool in the hot summers. Today, you can explore these fascinating formations, which aren't just beautiful but also hold thousands of years of history. So the next time you hear about Cappadocia, remember its fairy chimneys, a perfect blend of nature's artistry and human ingenuity. You'll be amazed by echidna's unique superpower. Echidnas, often called spiny anteaters, possess the incredible ability of electroreception, which lets them sense electrical signals produced by other living creatures. This fascinating skill is particularly handy when hunting for buried worms and insects, enabling them to find meals that are otherwise hidden. What's even more interesting is that echidnas are part of the monotreme family, which means they lay eggs, a rare trait among mammals. Like their cousin, the platypus, they combine characteristics of reptiles and mammals, making them stand out in the animal kingdom. Their electroreception is at its best in moist environments, giving them an edge in searching for food during tricky conditions. Imagine relying on such a superpower to thrive in the wild. It's a mix of remarkable evolution and sheer ingenuity that keeps these creatures successful. Let's uncover the truth about barn owls. Not all owl species are capable of hooting, and barn owls are a fascinating example of this. Instead of the classic hoot we often associate with owls, these unique birds communicate using eerie screams and hissing sounds. These vocalizations, which can last anywhere from 2 to 4 seconds, serve various purposes. For barn owls, screams can signal alarm or distress, while hisses are used as a defense mechanism to ward off intruders or potential predators. This twist on traditional owl communication makes them truly special in the avian world. So next time you think of owls, remember that not all of them hoot. Some, like the barn owl, have their own unique way to express themselves and protect their territory. Isn't nature full of surprises? What if I told you broccoli is a superfood? This green veggie is part of the Brassicaceae family, which also includes other nutritious members like cabbage, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, kale, and collard greens. These are known as cruciferous vegetables and are celebrated for their impressive health benefits. Broccoli stands out among them due to its wealth of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants. Eating broccoli can support heart health, improve digestion, and lower the risk of certain cancers, making it an excellent choice for a balanced diet. While some people may find its taste a bit strong or bitter, broccoli is super versatile. You can enjoy it steamed, roasted, or even raw in salads. Plus, when paired with tasty sauces or seasonings, it can become a favorite in any meal. Whether you're a veggie lover or just warming up to greens, incorporating broccoli into your meals is an easy way to boost your nutrition. Are you ready to add this superfood to your plate? Believe it or not, boiling seafood reveals a hidden secret. When we toss seafood like lobsters, crabs, and shrimp into boiling water, something incredible happens. They turn bright red. This striking transformation is thanks to a pigment called astaxanthin, which is naturally found in the shells of these crustaceans. Initially, this vibrant pigment is hidden beneath a protein complex known as crustaceanin. When seafood is cooked, the heat breaks down this protein, allowing the astaxanthin to shine through, giving that boiling pot its stunning color. Astaxanthin not only makes these delicacies visually appealing, but also serves as a powerful antioxidant. This means it can have health benefits too. It's fascinating to think that the red hues we see in our favorite seafood dishes hold this chemical magic within. Next time you enjoy a meal of boiled crustaceans, you can appreciate not only their taste, but also the science behind their beautiful color. How amazing is it that cooking can unveil such vibrant beauty? Why exactly does an iguana show such care? This fascinating reptile is more than just a clever climber. It's also a devoted parent. When a 3-year-old iguana raises its young, it highlights the significant role of parental care in the animal kingdom. Iguanas often face numerous challenges, including predators and environmental changes, making the nurturing of their offspring crucial for their survival. Unlike many other reptiles that leave their eggs to fend for themselves, iguanas often stay nearby to protect their hatchlings from danger. They teach them how to find food and avoid harm, showcasing a level of care that is vital for the young iguanas to thrive. This protective behavior is essential, especially in a habitat where threats are abundant. Isn't it incredible to think how much goes into raising these unique creatures? You might be shocked to learn that Belgium loves strawberries. In the quaint town of Breda, there's a fascinating museum devoted solely to this beloved fruit. The Strawberry Museum showcases the rich history and cultivation of strawberries, highlighting how this sweet berry has shaped local culture over the years. Exhibits feature stunning photographs, antique farming tools, and even interactive displays that let visitors learn about growing strawberries at home. You can explore how different varieties like the famous El Santa have become favorites among farmers and consumers alike. The museum also dives into strawberry festivals and culinary delights, where you can taste everything from fresh strawberries to delicious jams and desserts. Belgium's devotion to strawberries isn't just about taste, it's a celebration of tradition and community. Are you ready to discover the juicy secrets behind this cherished fruit? Here's a wild fact about long word fears. The term for this unusual phobia is actually one of the longest words in the dictionary. Known as hippopotamonstrose squipedaliophobia, this tongue twister can seem pretty ironic to those who find it hard to even say. Imagine feeling anxious about a word that's over 30 letters long. This irony adds a touch of humor when you consider that people who struggle with this fear often have to confront the very thing that troubles them. The fear usually stems from a combination of anxiety about speaking in public and the overwhelming nature of long, complicated words. In a world full of syllables, those who experience this fear might face a unique challenge when trying to describe their phobia or even read aloud. It's a funny yet serious reminder of how language connects us and can also create unexpected hurdles. Let's uncover the truth about stronger hurricanes. Warmer oceans, fueled by climate change, are making hurricanes more intense. As ocean temperatures rise, water evaporates more quickly, sending extra moisture into the atmosphere. This process allows winds to gather even more water vapor and heat as they travel over the ocean. The result? Stronger winds and heavier rainfall. Studies show that over the past 50 years, the frequency of Category 4 and 5 hurricanes has doubled, and these powerful storms are likely to become more common in the future. With climate models predicting a continuation of this trend, regions hit by hurricanes are bracing for severe flooding and long-lasting damage. The storms bring not only destruction, but also raise concerns about the safety of communities and ecosystems. How can we prepare for these more intense hurricanes and protect our homes and loved ones? Brace for surprises in the Arctic region. This shocking statement highlights the growing tensions anticipated in the Arctic due to climate change. As temperatures rise, ice melts, revealing new sea routes and valuable resources like oil and minerals. Countries like Russia, Canada, and the United States are eyeing this region fiercely, leading to potential disputes over territory and resources. The Arctic, often considered a pristine wilderness, is becoming a hotspot for geopolitical conflict. There are concerns about environmental impact as industrial activity increases, and local communities fear losing their way of life. In an upcoming video, experts will delve into the many surprising facts surrounding this issue and the possible implications for global politics. Understanding these developments is crucial, as they could reshape international relations and influence how nations behave in this fragile environment. Are we ready for this chilly conflict? Guess what really drives your coffee choice? Contrary to popular belief, darker roasted coffee beans actually contain less caffeine than their lighter counterparts. Many coffee lovers assume that the bolder the roast, the stronger the caffeine kick. However, the truth lies in the roasting process itself. When coffee beans are roasted, the heat causes them to lose some of their caffeine content. This means that while darker roasts may have a rich, robust flavor, they also have a bit less caffeine compared to lighter roasts. For example, a typical light roast might pack around 100 milligrams of caffeine per 8-ounce cup, while a dark roast could drop to about 90 milligrams. So if you're aiming for that stronger caffeine boost in your morning cup, you might want to reconsider your roast selection. Will you stick with your favorite dark blend or try something lighter next time? Did you know about Tiffany Blue's trademark journey? This specific shade, associated with luxury and elegance, belongs to the iconic jewelry brand Tiffany & Co. Originally introduced in the 1830s, Tiffany Blue is more than just a color. It's a symbol that represents the brand's commitment to quality and sophistication. In fact, the company recognized the unique power of this hue and officially registered it as a trademark in 1998. This means that Tiffany & Co. has exclusive rights to this delightful blue, making it illegal for other businesses to use it in ways that could confuse consumers. The color is so beloved that it can often evoke feelings of excitement and anticipation, especially when you receive a gift from Tiffany. Imagine unwrapping a beautiful box adorned in this signature blue. It's no wonder that this shade is now ingrained in popular culture, appearing in everything from fashion to home decor. Next time you see Tiffany Blue, remember, it's not just a color, it's a powerful brand statement. Did you know Africa has over 2,000 languages? This incredible continent is home to 54 diverse countries, each filled with unique cultures and traditions. From the bustling markets of Nigeria to the serene landscapes of Madagascar, the rich tapestry of languages reflects Africa's vast history and social dynamics. Languages like Swahili, Arabic, and Zulu are just a few among the multitudes spoken across the continent. Each language tells its own story, expressing the values, beliefs, and experiences of its people. You might be surprised to learn that many African nations embrace multilingualism, where a person might fluently speak several languages. This not only helps in daily communication, but also fosters a sense of community and cultural exchange. The linguistic diversity is a vital part of Africa's identity, as it connects people to their heritage and history. So next time you think about Africa, remember it's not just a single story, it's a vibrant mosaic of voices and languages that brings the continent to life. Believe it or not, Dubai has the deepest pool. At a jaw-dropping depth of 200 feet, the deep dive pool in Dubai isn't just the deepest swimming pool in the world, it's an incredible underwater adventure waiting to be explored. This massive pool holds a staggering 3.7 million gallons of water, making it a true marvel of engineering. Swimmers and divers can enjoy unique experiences, like exploring submerged cityscapes that mimic the look of a sunken city. While you glide through the crystal-clear waters, you might find yourself swimming among schools of fish and different aquatic species. For adventure seekers, the pool offers activities like scuba diving lessons, allowing people of all skill levels to get up close with an underwater realm. Whether you're a seasoned diver or just looking for a novel way to splash around, this extraordinary pool is a must-visit. So who's ready to take the plunge into the world's deepest swimming pool? Believe it or not, Latin rules in Vatican City. This tiny yet fascinating country is unique in many ways, but it stands out particularly for its choice of official language. Vatican City, the spiritual center of the Roman Catholic Church, actually uses Latin as its official language, making it the only country in the world to do so. Why Latin? This ancient language has deep roots in religious texts and traditions, allowing the Vatican to maintain a sense of continuity with its history and the teachings of the Church. While you won't hear many conversations in Latin on the streets, it's commonly used in official documents, church services, and even some forms of communication. Interestingly, Latin is also taught in the Vatican schools, keeping this classical language alive even today. In addition, Latin's rich vocabulary and precise structure lend themselves perfectly to theological discussions. So the next time you hear Latin, remember its vital role in the heart of Catholicism right there in Vatican City. Can you imagine visiting a place where ancient language is still thriving? Did you know saffron costs $1,000 per kilo? This vibrant spice isn't just flavorful, it's also the most expensive spice in the world. Why such a high price? It takes an incredible 150,000 flowers to produce just 1 kilogram of saffron. Each crocus flower blooms only briefly, and it takes around 75,000 blossoms to yield 1 pound of this golden delicacy. The flowers bloom only in specific regions, like Iran in Spain, and are hand-harvested during a short window each year. Workers carefully pick the delicate red stigmas and must do so at dawn before the heat of the day wilts them. This meticulous process, combined with the sheer volume of flowers required, explains why saffron carries such a hefty price tag. Not only does it add a unique flavor and color to dishes, but it's also steeped in history and medicinal uses, making it a true treasure in the culinary world. Next time you savor a dish seasoned with saffron, you'll appreciate just how special this spice really is. You won't believe this about sumo wrestlers' diet. Sumo wrestlers fuel their massive bodies with a traditional stew called chanko nabe. This hearty dish is packed with protein thanks to its mix of meat, fish, vegetables, and tofu. Wrestlers typically eat large portions, often having several servings throughout the day. To support their rigorous training regimes and maintain their impressive size, they consume an astounding 6,000 to 8,000 calories daily. Imagine chowing down on delicious bowls of chanko nabe multiple times a day to build strength and muscle. This stew varies from wrestler to wrestler, with each adding their secret ingredients, making it not just nutritious, but also a personal specialty. The balance of proteins, vitamins, and minerals in chanko nabe helps them recover from intense workouts and keep their energy levels high. Who knew a bowl of stew could play such a vital role in a wrestler's success? Discover the magic of kabuki theater. This might surprise you. Kabuki is not just any form of theater, it's a vibrant and historical tradition deeply rooted in Japan's culture. Originating in the early 17th century, kabuki is famous for its elaborate makeup and intricate costumes that transport audiences to a different world. The performers, often all male, use exaggerated gestures and movements to convey intense emotions and dramatic stories, making every show captivating. Each character is brought to life with striking makeup patterns, which are not merely artistic, but also symbolize the character's traits or status. Beyond the visuals, the music and stagecraft contribute to the overall enchanting experience. Kabuki is not just entertainment, it's a celebration of storytelling, rich in history and artistry. So are you ready to experience the breathtaking world of kabuki? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Wilson had a ram as a mascot. During President Woodrow Wilson's 1916 re-election campaign, he introduced an unexpected character into his strategy, a rambunctious ram named Old Ike. This lively creature captured public attention with his aggressive personality and quirky habit of chewing tobacco. Old Ike became a symbol of Wilsonian patriotism, though most political campaigns typically relied on human figures or political slogans to rally support. Despite his odd choice, the ram's presence during rallies and public appearances left a lasting impression on voters. People would gather not just to see the candidates, but to catch a glimpse of Old Ike, showcasing how unconventional mascots can create memorable moments in political history. What do you think? Could an animal mascot change the game in modern politics? How much coffee is too much coffee? Studies indicate that consuming a staggering 100 cups of coffee within a 4-hour period can be fatal. That's right. While many of us enjoy a hot cup or two to kickstart our day, taking in such an extreme amount in a short time can lead to caffeine toxicity. Caffeine is a stimulant that affects the central nervous system, boosting alertness, but also raising heart rate and causing anxiety in large doses. Our bodies react differently to caffeine, but typically consuming more than 400 milligrams, about 4 cups, can lead to side effects like restlessness and insomnia. Imagine pouring a pot of coffee and drinking it all within one afternoon. While it might seem like a caffeine challenge, such a habit not only increases the risk of heart problems, but could also cause seizures or even death. It's crucial to enjoy your coffee responsibly, as moderation is key to reaping its benefits without pushing your body to dangerous limits. So how many cups of coffee do you usually drink? Hard to believe, but umbrellas have a fascinating past. The word umbrella comes from the Latin word umbra, meaning shade or shadow. This makes sense since the earliest version of the umbrella was actually a sunshade, designed to keep people cool in the hot sun. As the concept traveled through languages like Italian and French, it maintained that association with providing shelter from the sun. When it made its way into English, the term began to shift towards something that could also protect us from rain. By the 17th century, umbrellas became commonly used for rainy weather, offering a handy way to stay dry. Today, we can't imagine rainy days without them. So the next time you pop open your umbrella, remember its journey from a simple sunshade to a must-have item for staying dry and stylish. Here's a wild fact about ferrofluous slime. This amazing kit combines science and fun, letting you create interactive slime that dances and moves in response to strong magnets. Imagine watching your colorful concoction swirl and shift, demonstrating real diamagnetic properties right in your hands. The best part? It's not just entertaining, it's also a hands-on learning experience. As you play, you discover how certain materials can repel magnetic fields, a fascinating concept in physics. Perfect for young scientists and curious minds, this slime kit encourages creativity while teaching valuable lessons about magnetism and matter. You can explore the science behind why the slime reacts the way it does, bridging the gap between play and education. So whether you're a parent looking for an engaging activity or a teacher wanting to inspire your students, ferrofluous slime makes science exciting and accessible. What could be more fun than playing with slime and learning at the same time? This might surprise you. Thumbs up emoji causes confusion. The thumbs up emoji, commonly understood as a sign of approval or positivity, can spark quite a debate across various cultures. In most Western countries, giving someone a thumbs up feels like a friendly pat on the back, a way to say good job or everything's all right. However, in places like Greece, the Middle East, and parts of West Africa, it can accidentally offend. Here, the same gesture might be interpreted as an insult, implying something offensive or crude. This contrast highlights how symbols can carry very different meanings, leading to potential miscommunication in our increasingly global world. So before you send that thumbs up emoji to your friend abroad, consider how your simple gesture might be received. Are we really all on the same page when it comes to gestures? What if I told you amberjack fish can change color? This incredible ability allows them to blend seamlessly into their surroundings, making it tough for predators to spot them. Adaptation is key in the ocean, and amberjacks use their unique color-changing technique as a survival strategy. When they swim through coral reefs or sandy seabeds, these fish can alter their hues to match the environment. This clever camouflage helps them evade hungry predators like larger fish and birds. But how do they do it? Amberjacks have special cells in their skin called chromatophores. These cells contain pigments and can expand or contract in response to their surroundings, changing the fish's coloration in seconds. This remarkable skill not only helps them stay hidden from danger, but also plays a role in communication with other amberjacks. Isn't nature full of surprises? Why exactly does Nathan's hot dogs make us smile? It all started in 1916 when Nathan Handwerker opened his humble hot dog stand in Coney Island, New York. In an effort to convince customers that his tasty, yet inexpensive hot dogs were safe to eat, Nathan came up with a clever idea. He hired men in lab coats to eat his hot dogs, making them look like they were endorsed by experts. This fun and quirky strategy made heads turn, and customers flocked to his stand, leading to a huge boost in sales. Over the years, Nathan's Famous has become a cherished American icon, serving up millions of hot dogs each year during the hot summer months and at major events like the annual Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest on the 4th of July. With each bite, you're not just enjoying a delicious snack, you're partaking in a rich history that has kept the spirit of summer alive for over a century. Hard to believe, but 50 million balloons can lift a house. Imagine your home floating into the sky, just like in the movie Up. This whimsical idea requires an astounding number of helium-filled balloons, over 50 million to be exact. Each standard balloon can lift about 14 grams. So when you do the math, that's how many it takes to lift an average-sized house weighing around 100,000 grams. While this concept is fun and sparks creativity, the reality is quite different. Think about the logistics. Filling, tying, and controlling millions of balloons would be a huge challenge. Plus, the cost would be astronomical, literally, and not to mention the safety concerns with having such a massive floating structure. So while it's amazing to dream about sending your house skyward, the practicality of using 50 million balloons to do it is pretty far from reality. This might surprise you. Gabby the German Shepherd saved the day. In 1987, at the Belgrade Zoo, a scary situation unfolded when a jaguar escaped its enclosure. But not all hope was lost thanks to Gabby, a brave German Shepherd. When she saw the jaguar threatening a zookeeper, Gabby didn't hesitate. She jumped into action, barking and lunging at the wildcat to protect her human friend. Her courageous act not only defended the zookeeper, but also showcased the incredible bond between animals and people. Gabby's bravery didn't go unnoticed. Locals and visitors were inspired by her heroic actions. To honor her dedication and fearlessness, a statue was erected at the zoo, serving as a tribute to her as a true hero. Gabby's story reminds us of the special role dogs can play in our lives, often stepping up when we need them the most. How many more stories like Gabby's exist? Here's something incredible about Gerald Ford. Gerald Ford made history as the only person to serve as both Vice President and President of the United States without ever being elected to either post. After serving as Nixon's vice president, Ford stepped into the presidential role in 1974 when Nixon resigned amid the Watergate scandal. This moment was incredibly significant because it led to Ford becoming a leader during a challenging time in American history. However, his presidency was not without its hurdles. Ford faced tough opposition, and in the 1976 election, he was defeated by Jimmy Carter, making it a unique chapter in the story of U.S. politics. Ford's journey reminds us how unexpected events can shape a person's legacy in the political landscape, raising questions about the nature of leadership in such turbulent times. Can one rise to greatness amid controversy? Did you know that Pluto takes almost 250 years to orbit the Sun? This distant dwarf planet, once considered the 9th planet in our solar system, moves slowly in its elliptical path. While Earth spins around the Sun in just 1 year, Pluto's journey is a staggering 248 years long. This incredible distance from the Sun means that Pluto experiences extreme seasons that last for decades. One summer could last 20 years. With an average distance of about 3.7 billion miles from our star, Pluto is far colder and darker than our home planet. Its surface is mostly frozen nitrogen, and scientists believe it has a thick, hazy atmosphere. So while we enjoy our annual trip around the Sun with warm summers and chilly winters, Pluto quietly cruises through space, taking its time to complete its long cosmic dance. Isn't it fascinating how vast and varied our solar system really is? Is it really true that women were gladiators? Yes, in ancient Rome, female gladiators, called gladiatrices, fought bravely in the arena, proving their strength and skill. Contrary to the common belief that gladiators were all male, these courageous women defied the gender norms of their time and stepped into the brutal world of gladiatorial combat. These gladiatrices showcased their abilities alongside male fighters, often displaying not only physical prowess, but also incredible resilience and determination. They captivated audiences with their performances, challenging stereotypes and breaking down barriers in a society that largely restricted women's roles. Evidence from ancient texts and art confirms that they were celebrated figures, gaining fame and respect. While the majority of gladiators were men, the existence of gladiatrices highlights a fascinating aspect of Roman culture that reveals how complex ideas about gender and power were, even in the midst of such a violent sport. Did gladiatrices inspire future generations? Absolutely. Have you ever wondered why some animals behave like humans? Researchers have discovered that certain animals display traits similar to autism, such as repetitive behaviors and unusual social habits. For example, elephants may show rigid routines, like walking the same path every day, while dolphins can have difficulty interacting with peers. Observations of these behaviors across various species indicate that these traits are not just limited to humans. This fascinating connection opens a window into understanding not only animal behavior, but also the complexities of human conditions. By studying these animals, scientists hope to uncover more about the neurological and social dynamics that characterize autism. It's exciting to think that by examining our animal friends, we can learn valuable insights about how brains work, both theirs and ours. Could this research bridge the gap between human and animal behaviors? Have you seen the richest YouTube channels map? This fascinating new map reveals how much the most popular creators are earning around the world. It highlights the huge earnings of YouTube stars in different countries, giving us a clear view of the platform's global reach. For example, creators in the United States like Mr. Beast and PewDiePie are at the top, raking in millions of dollars annually. But it's not just the US. Channels from India, like T-Series, also show staggering figures. This map paints a vivid picture of the diversity of content that captivates audiences and how it all adds up in terms of revenue. It also raises intriguing questions about how different cultures engage with YouTube. Some creators focus on gaming, while others create tutorials, music, or comedy. The earnings shown are not just numbers. They reflect the passion, creativity, and hard work that so many people put into their channels. So, who would you want to follow for their content and maybe their income? Can you believe Usain Bolt's odd Olympic diet? During the 2008 Beijing Olympics, the legendary sprinter famously survived on chicken nuggets, the only food he felt comfortable eating. While other athletes carefully planned their meals for peak performance, Bolt relied on this fast food favorite to fuel his training and competitions. Despite this unusual choice, he sprinted his way to an incredible 3 gold medals, showcasing that sometimes comfort beats convention. Bolt's preference highlights how personal nutrition can vary significantly from one athlete to another. While some thrive on elaborate diets, others find success in simplicity. His extraordinary achievements remind us that it's essential to find what works best for you, whether it's gourmet meals or comfort food. So the next time you think about your own diet, remember Usain Bolt and his nuggets. What's your go-to food for success? What if I told you Howard Hughes bought a whole hotel? This fascinating decision by the billionaire entrepreneur highlights his unique approach to business and hospitality. Instead of checking out of his hotel room in Las Vegas, Hughes decided to purchase the Hughes Center, a key property in the city. His bold move marked the beginning of a significant expansion in his Las Vegas investments, which ultimately made him the largest employer in Nevada. By investing heavily in the hotel and entertainment industries, Hughes played a crucial role in shaping modern Las Vegas into the vibrant city it is today. His legacy includes not just financial success, but also influencing the culture and tourism landscape of the region. Hughes' story is a vivid example of how one person's bold choices can leave a lasting mark on an entire city. Have you ever considered how influential a single entrepreneur can be? Surprisingly, it's a fact that Sun Jong Cave astounds adventurers. This incredible cave, nestled in Vietnam's Phong Nha Bang National Park, proudly holds the title of the world's largest cave, stretching over 5 kilometers. Discovered in 1991, it remained a mystery for almost 2 decades until its full exploration in 2009 unveiled its stunning wonders. What makes Sun Jong Cave particularly fascinating is its unique weather system. Inside, you'll find a different climate, often with its own clouds and mist. This extraordinary environment nurtures lush underground jungles, teeming with biodiversity. Adventurers flock to this natural wonder to experience its sheer scale and beauty, with towering stalagmites and vast chambers that feel like another world. As you explore deeper, you might even feel like an astronaut on an alien planet. Have you ever imagined walking through a cave that could host its own weather patterns? Turns out the truth is that speed matters in soccer. In 2009, Shahidul Alam made headlines by scoring the fastest goal in soccer history, finding the net just 2.5 seconds after kickoff. Imagine the excitement as the referee blew the whistle and Lam seized the moment with lightning-fast reflexes. This incredible feat not only stunned fans but also highlighted how split-second decisions can change the game. Professional soccer players train rigorously to enhance their reaction times, proving that every second counts on the pitch. Lam's record demonstrates the blend of skill, anticipation, and instinct that defines elite athletes. As viewers, we often overlook the sheer athleticism involved in each play. But moments like Lam's remind us how thrilling and unpredictable soccer can be. Can you imagine the buzz in the stadium as historical records are shattered? Prepare to be amazed by the blue whale's tongue. Did you know that the tongue of a blue whale can weigh as much as an entire elephant? That's right. This astonishing creature is the largest animal on Earth, and its massive tongue alone can weigh around 3 tons, which is truly mind-blowing. But the blue whale doesn't just impress with its size, it has a remarkable heart too. In fact, its heart only needs to beat once every 10 seconds. This slow pace allows the blue whale to conserve energy as it swims through the ocean depths. It's a fascinating combination of immense size and efficient biology. These majestic animals can grow up to 100 feet long and weigh over 200 tons, making them the ultimate giants of the sea. So next time you think of whales, just imagine the incredible size and efficiency of the blue whale's tongue and heart. What other amazing facts will we discover about these gentle giants? Discover the power of the Tsar bomb. This astonishing weapon is the most powerful hydrogen bomb ever created, boasting a terrifying destructive capacity of 100 megatons. Developed by the Soviet Union during the Cold War, the Tsar bomb symbolizes Russia's formidable nuclear capabilities. Imagine a bomb that, if detonated over a city, could lead to millions of casualties and widespread destruction. It was first tested in 1961 and remains a chilling reminder of the potential devastation nuclear weapons can inflict. The explosion produced a massive fireball, and shockwave felt hundreds of miles away, demonstrating the sheer might of nuclear energy when unleashed. Although it's not actively used today, its legacy lingers, prompting ongoing discussions about nuclear arms control and global security. Why does such powerful technology still exist in our world? Did you know Queen Elizabeth I loved deadly makeup? Venetian Sorrows was a popular skin-lightening cosmetic during her reign, made from a dangerous mix of white lead and vinegar. Many women of the time craved a smooth, pale complexion as a sign of beauty and social status. Queen Elizabeth famously sported this look, influencing countless others to follow suit. However, the glittering allure of Venetian Sorrows came at a steep price. The white lead, while effective at lightening skin, was toxic and slowly poisoned anyone who used it repeatedly. Over time, it caused serious skin problems, leading to painful cracking and peeling. Despite its beauty benefits, many women suffered severe health issues as a result of this deadly obsession. This historical tidbit reminds us that sometimes the pursuit of beauty can have shocking consequences. What do you think people today would say about using such risky products for beauty? Most people don't know this, but paragliding champions exist. Meet Baptiste de Chambellier, an extraordinarily talented paraglider hailing from Brioche-Saône in the beautiful Alpine region of France. Known for his breathtaking low-altitude flights, Baptiste has captured the hearts of adventure enthusiasts worldwide. With the majestic French Alps as his backdrop, he performs stunning maneuvers that combine skill and artistry, pushing the boundaries of what is possible in the sport. His flights are not just about adrenaline. They also showcase the beauty of the landscape from a unique perspective. Many have marveled at how he glides gracefully above valleys and peaks, making it seem effortless. Baptiste's passion for paragliding began at a young age, and through dedication and hard work, he has become a prominent figure in the paragliding community. His thrilling performances continue to inspire others to take to the skies and explore the wonders of flight. So what do you think it takes to become a paragliding pro like Baptiste? This might surprise you. Dopamine affects your politics. Research shows that dopamine levels in our brains can actually influence our political beliefs. People with higher levels of dopamine are more likely to lean towards liberal ideologies, while those with lower levels often find themselves favoring conservative views. This fascinating connection suggests that our biology may play a significant role in shaping how we think about social issues and policies. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, is linked to feelings of pleasure and reward. It helps regulate moods and motivates us to take action. So when we consider political preferences, it's intriguing to think that some of our most deeply held beliefs might have roots in our brain chemistry. As we explore this connection further, could it change the way we understand our own political identities? Have you ever heard of Tsar Bomba's immense power? This nuclear bomb, developed by the Soviet Union, holds the record as the most powerful explosive ever detonated, boasting a staggering yield of 50 megatons. To put that in perspective, its explosion produced a mushroom cloud that reached as high as 40 miles into the atmosphere, a sight so overwhelming that it could be seen from far away. The shockwave generated shattered windows over 560 miles from the test site, illustrating just how devastating this bomb truly was. Even the scientists who built it expressed their concerns, calling it unnecessary madness, as they realized the catastrophic implications of wielding such destructive power. The test took place on October 30th, 1961, and it served as a grim reminder of the lengths nations could go in their pursuit of military dominance during the Cold War. The sheer force and scale of Tsar Bomba leave us questioning not just the capabilities of nuclear technology, but the ethical responsibilities that accompany it. How did we ever reach this point in history? Why exactly does alcohol disrupt our sleep cycle? Alcohol can have a sneaky effect on your sleep, especially during a critical stage known as REM, or rapid eye movement sleep. This is the part of the night when we experience vivid dreams, and our brains work hard to consolidate memories and process emotions. While it might seem like a drink or two helps you fall asleep faster, alcohol actually messes with your sleep patterns as the night goes on. As the effects wear off, you may find that your REM sleep is cut short, leading to interrupted rest. The result? You wake up feeling groggy and fatigued, which can affect your mood and productivity throughout the day. So the next time you think a nightcap might help you catch some Z's, remember that quality sleep may be more important than a quick fix. How will you change your nighttime routine? Let's uncover the truth about the Ta language. Originating from Botswana, the Ta language is a stunning example of linguistic diversity, featuring over 100 distinct click sounds. These clicks create a rhythm that's almost like beatboxing, combining elements of conversation and music in each spoken word. When you listen to someone speak Ta, it's like hearing an art form, a lively blend of tonality and rhythm that captures attention. Mastering the Ta language can be a delightful challenge, as its intricate sounds require considerable skill. Imagine the laughter and joy that arise when someone tries to express a complex idea amidst a symphony of clicks. It's not just about communication, it's about the cultural richness and playful nature of language itself. This isn't just a way to speak, but a beautiful expression of identity and creativity within Botswana's heritage. How cool is it to think of speech as a performance? Why did medieval doctors taste urine for diagnosis? In the Middle Ages, physicians had a unique way of diagnosing illnesses, often relying on the taste of a patient's urine. They believed that various flavors could reveal specific health issues. For example, doctors identified diabetes by its sweet taste, associating it with a serious condition. This method, known as uroscopy, went beyond tasting. It also included examining the color and clarity of urine. Although it seems strange today, this practice was part of an effort to understand health and disease without the advanced technologies we have now. Thankfully, modern testing methods like blood tests and imaging techniques have replaced these early practices, allowing for more accurate and efficient diagnoses. However, uroscopy highlights how far we've come in medicine and illustrates the historical efforts to understand human health. Could you imagine visiting a doctor who relied on taste? Can you imagine mispronouncing simple foreign words? Hyperforeignism is a quirky phenomenon where people mispronounce foreign terms that are actually simpler than they believe. For example, many struggle with names like habanero or Beijing, likely overthinking their pronunciations and getting them wrong. It seems puzzling, but this often happens because we feel intimidated by unfamiliar languages, leading us to complicate what should be straightforward. Take coup de grace. It may appear complex, but it often trips people up more than it should. This phenomenon highlights how our brains sometimes overcomplicate language, creating a fun mix of humor and embarrassment. Although it might feel embarrassing to mispronounce a word, it's a common experience that connects us all. In the end, language is meant to be shared and enjoyed, so why not embrace our little mistakes? Can you imagine a creature 2 meters long? The giant anteater, with its impressive size, truly stands out in the animal kingdom. Growing up to 2 meters in length, this remarkable animal is much larger than its smaller relative, the common anteater. Even though its name might make you think it has bear-like traits, the giant anteater is actually part of the sloth family, which may come as a surprise. Its long snout and sticky tongue are perfect for slurping up ants and termites, which make up most of its diet. Found in grasslands, savannas, and rainforests throughout Central and South America, this unique creature plays a crucial role in its ecosystem by helping control insect populations. Next time you see a giant anteater, remember, it's not just a big name, it's an extraordinary part of nature's diversity. What other interesting facts about animals can you discover? The birthplace of skyscrapers is in Chicago. This fascinating city is home to the iconic home insurance building, completed in 1885 and considered the world's first skyscraper. Standing proudly at 10 stories tall, it changed the way we think about building design. The structure's innovative steel frame construction allowed for greater heights, which meant cities could grow upward instead of outward. Before this moment, buildings were mostly limited to a few stories, typically made of stone or brick. But with the home insurance building, architects discovered that using steel made skyscrapers not only possible, but practical. This breakthrough paved the way for future titans like the Willis Tower and One World Trade Center, and inspired cities worldwide to rethink their skylines. Imagine walking through Chicago and seeing the evolution of architecture right before your eyes, with each building telling a story of engineering prowess and creativity. The home insurance building set a trend that transformed urban landscapes everywhere. How did Chicago's innovation change the world? Why exactly does the narwhal have a tusk? This fascinating creature, often called the unicorn of the sea, has a long, spiraled tusk that can grow up to 9.84 feet. This tusk is actually a modified tooth that spirals out from the narwhal's upper jaw. Scientists believe it plays a role in mating rituals and social interactions among narwhals. However, it's still a mystery how this unique feature evolved. Some researchers think that the tusk might help with sensing the environment, almost like an antenna. Narwhals live in the icy waters of the Arctic and are known for their amazing swimming abilities. Their tusk can be used as a tool for breaking through ice or for defense against predators. As climate change impacts their habitat, the future of these remarkable animals and their iconic tusks hangs in the balance. What other secrets do narwhals hold beneath the ice? Most people don't know this, but cyanobacteria changed Earth forever. These tiny, simple organisms are a type of bacteria that emerged around 2.8 billion years ago, making them the oldest known living systems on our planet. What makes cyanobacteria truly remarkable is their ability to perform photosynthesis, the process in which they convert sunlight into energy while releasing oxygen as a byproduct. This wasn't just important for their survival, it had a profound impact on Earth's atmosphere. Before cyanobacteria appeared, the atmosphere had very little oxygen, making it difficult for most life forms to thrive. As they flourished in oceans and shallow waters, they pumped vast amounts of oxygen into the air, gradually transforming our planet into a place where complex life could eventually evolve. Today, cyanobacteria are still vital, contributing to ocean ecosystems and influencing climate patterns. Isn't it incredible how such small organisms can have such big effects? Why does the letter Q stand out so much? The letter Q is the only letter in the English alphabet that is almost always followed by the letter U. This unique pairing makes it special and vital in forming words like quick, quaint, and quest. While you may think of Q as an uncommon letter, it's used in many languages around the world, often taking on different sounds and roles. Interestingly, in the English language, out of over 1 million words, less than 2% start with Q. That means we don't see it as often as letters like E or T, yet it still plays a pivotal role in giving certain words their characteristic sounds. Additionally, Q finds itself often in various names, like Qatar, a Middle Eastern country, and in scientific terms like quark, a fundamental component of matter. Despite its rarity, Q even has a spot in cultural references. Think about James Bond's gadget-wielding quartermaster. The next time you write or read a word with Q, remember just how unique and important this letter really is. Hard to believe, but gold lies in the ocean. Scientists estimate that oceans contain a staggering amount of gold, enough for every person on Earth to receive around 20 kilograms. This treasure, however, is not as simple to collect as it sounds. The gold is finely dispersed throughout the vast waters, making it incredibly difficult to mine. While we might picture treasure hunters with shovels and buckets, the reality is that advanced technology is required to extract even minute traces of this valuable metal. Ocean waters contain approximately 20 parts per trillion of gold, a tiny amount that adds up across the world's oceans. Although the allure of this hidden fortune sparks excitement, our current mining methods are not yet suited for such an underwater quest. So while gold may be lurking deep in the ocean, it remains a tantalizing mystery, waiting for innovations that could unlock its secrets. Can you guess who's the best actress ever? Meryl Streep is widely regarded as the best actress of her generation, taking Hollywood by storm in the 1970s with her unforgettable roles in films like The Deer Hunter and Kramer vs. Kramer. Streep's remarkable talent shines through in each performance, as she has a unique ability to become her characters, making them feel incredibly real. This dedication to her craft has not only earned her fans around the globe, but also an astonishing 21 Oscar nominations throughout her career. Winning 3 of those coveted Academy Awards solidifies her status in cinematic history. From dramas to comedies, Meryl masterfully navigates a wide range of genres, captivating audiences with her versatility. Whether she's navigating the complexities of a mother's anguish or cracking jokes in a romantic comedy, her performances resonate deeply. So, what do you think makes Streep so exceptional? Is it her intense preparation, her empathic understanding of characters, or something else entirely? What if I told you about empty chair therapy? This fascinating technique allows people to talk to an invisible person, often someone they have lost or even their younger self. Picture this. You're sitting in a quiet room, facing an empty chair, and suddenly you feel the urge to share your feelings, memories, or unresolved issues. It might sound strange, but many find it incredibly liberating. By expressing emotions out loud, clients can explore their thoughts and feelings in a safe space, which helps them process grief, anger, or regret. The empty chair symbolizes the presence of those who have passed or parts of ourselves we wish to reconnect with. Sometimes it's not just about saying goodbye, but about fostering healing and understanding. Can you imagine how freeing that can be? This therapy reminds us that conversations, even with an empty chair, can lead to powerful breakthroughs. What if I told you about an untouched beach? Imagine a beautiful stretch of sand where no human has ever set foot, a secret paradise that has been preserved by nature. This rare beach, hidden away from the hustle and bustle of modern life, serves as a living example of what Earth looked like before human interference. The waves crash gently against pristine shores, while untouched ecosystems thrive nearby, providing homes for various plants and animals. This special spot is not just a calming retreat, it's a vital part of our planet's health. By keeping such areas free from human footprints, we allow nature to flourish unencumbered. These untouched places can teach us so much about conservation and the importance of protecting our environment. So what would it be like to walk on sand that has never felt the weight of a human foot? Let's uncover the truth about electron behavior. The current theory of success in many scientific fields, particularly in physics and chemistry, hinges on understanding how electrons interact. Electrons are tiny charged particles that orbit the nucleus of an atom, and their behavior can dictate everything from chemical reactions to electrical conductivity. When we study electrons, we gain insights into why materials behave the way they do. For instance, in semiconductors, the manipulation of electron movements leads to the functionality of modern devices like smartphones and computers. This theory not only explains the physical attributes of matter, but also drives innovations in technology and energy efficiency. As scientists explore this world of electrons further, who knows what breakthroughs may be on the horizon? Understanding electron behavior could unlock new realms of possibility in fields we haven't even imagined yet. Wheat, the grain that changed civilizations forever. Wheat has played a pivotal role in human history, often replacing native crops wherever it spread. This grain isn't just a food source, it has acted as a colonizer, drastically altering agricultural practices in the fabric of societies. When farmers began cultivating wheat, they shifted from nomadic lifestyles to settled communities, paving the way for modern civilization. The ability to grow and harvest wheat led to surpluses, which fostered trade and allowed populations to grow. Countries around the globe have adopted wheat as a staple, shaping their diets and farming methods. From the vast prairies of the United States to the fertile plains of Europe, wheat has influenced culture, economy, and even politics. Understanding wheat's impact can help us appreciate how one crop has woven itself into the very essence of humanity. How does wheat continue to shape our lives today? Did you know that crabs and spiders can shed limbs? This fascinating process, known as autotomy, allows these arthropods to escape dangerous situations. When threatened by a predator, a crab or spider can voluntarily detach a limb, which distracts the attacker and gives the creature a chance to flee to safety. It's a bit like a superhero move, but it comes at a cost. Although losing a limb might sound severe, many arthropods can regenerate that lost part over time. The new limb may not look exactly the same as the original, but it enables the creature to continue its life and thrive. Autotomy isn't just a survival strategy, it showcases the incredible adaptability of nature. Imagine if we could grow back our own limbs. This remarkable ability emphasizes how diverse life on Earth is, providing exciting insights into evolution and the challenges faced by these resilient animals. Isn't nature full of surprises? Believe it or not, Butterbean was a heavyweight champion. Eric Scott Esch, better known as Butterbean, made history by reaching a staggering peak weight of 425 pounds, which earned him the title of the heaviest boxer in boxing's long history. This American professional boxer, born in 1966, became a household name in the 1990s and early 2000s, not just for his impressive size, but also for his unique fighting style. Unlike the typical, nimble heavyweights, Butterbean's power and presence in the ring were truly astonishing. He fought in various organizations, including the International Sport Karate Association, and later took on professional boxing. Butterbean had a mixed career, showcasing his strength with a record that boasted numerous knockouts. Despite his size, he captivated audiences with his personality and charisma, becoming a beloved figure in the boxing world. So next time you think about heavyweight champions, remember Butterbean and his impressive journey? What do you think it takes to compete at that level? Can you believe how Peter plays music with cups? This talented Czech musician has an extraordinary gift that amazes everyone who hears him. Using just glass cups filled with varying levels of water, he creates beautiful melodies that can mimic any song you throw at him. Imagine a simple glass becoming an instrument. Peter adjusts the water in each cup to change the pitch and tone, creating a symphony of sound while tapping the glasses with his fingers. This captivating performance often leaves audiences awestruck as he transitions from one song to another with incredible skill and flair. His unique approach to music showcases the creativity that can emerge from everyday objects. Not only does he entertain, but he also inspires others to see the beauty in the ordinary. From pop hits to classical masterpieces, Peter proves that music can be made in the most unexpected ways. Have you ever thought about how simple items can transform into something extraordinary? Let's uncover the truth about goats climbing trees. In Morocco, it's a common sight to see goats scaling the rugged branches of argan trees. These nimble creatures are not just showing off, they are searching for a tasty treat. The fruits of the argan tree are a favorite snack, and as the goats munch away, they play a crucial role in the tree's life cycle. After eating, the goats regurgitate the seeds, which helps the trees reproduce and thrive in the arid landscape. This unique relationship highlights nature's incredible interconnectedness. The argan oil produced from these trees is highly valued for its culinary and cosmetic benefits, making this goat grazing practice essential for both the local economy and the environment. So next time you see a goat in a tree, remember it's not just climbing for fun, it's contributing to the growth of a plant that produces one of the world's most coveted oils. Isn't nature amazing? Unlocking life after death with brains technology. Researchers at Yale made headlines recently by successfully reactivating the brains of deceased pigs using an innovative system known as brains. This groundbreaking technology works by mimicking some of the brain's natural functions, allowing limited cellular activity to resume even after death. This achievement opens exciting possibilities in neuroscience, paving the way for major insights into brain health and potential treatments for neurodegenerative diseases. Imagine learning how the brain functions and recovers after trauma, which could lead to discoveries that substantially improve our understanding of conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. While the idea of reactivating a brain might sound like science fiction, the implications behind brains are real and profound. It raises ethical questions about life and death as well, inspiring scientists to explore how this technology can benefit living beings. Could we eventually find ways to repair damaged brains? This incredible research fuels our curiosity about the mysteries of the brain and what lies ahead in neuroscience.